Hola! In this lesson, we are going to cover some of the most important basics when learning a new language: greetings and introductions. Knowing how to greet someone and introducing yourself or others is a great first step in making connections and feeling more confident in Portuguese. Let's start with greetings. In Portuguese, a simple hola works just like hello. It's friendly and easy to use at any time of the day. If you want to be more specific, you can say bom dia for good morning, boa tarde for good afternoon, and boa noite for good evening or good night. Now, what if you meet someone new and you want to be polite? You can say como se chama, which means what's your name? Or even simpler, qual é o seu nome? In case you don't want to have that politeness barrier and you want to be easygoing, you can transform the previous como te chamas, which means what's your name? Or similarly, qual é o teu nome? This is all because in Portuguese we have two different ways of treating someone. When we want to have formality, for example, at a restaurant, hotel, etc., and we want to be easygoing, for example, people we meet and we want to be friends with, or we don't want that extra layer of formality. When responding, just say chamo-me and your name, or o meu nome é and your name, which means my name is your name. Now, let's talk about introducing someone else. If you're introducing a male friend, you can say este é o meu amigo and a name. This is my friend and a name. And for a female friend, you'd say esta é a minha amiga and a name. And after meeting someone for the first time, you can say prazer em conhecê-lo, which means nice to meet you. It's a polite and friendly way to end the introduction. In case you want to say that in the easygoing way, for example, to a friend of your age, you can say prazer em conhecer-te. So to recap what we've covered so far, we have hola for hello, bom dia, which means good morning, boa tarde, which means good afternoon, boa noite, which means good evening or good night, como se chama is the polite way for what's your name, and como te chamas is the easygoing way for what's your name. And the answer would be chamo-me and your name. My name is and your name. Este é o meu amigo and the name. This is my friend, if it's a male version. And for the female version, we have esta é a minha amiga and the name. This is my friend and the name. Prazer em conhecê-lo, nice to meet you, is the polite version. And then prazer em conhecer-te is the nice to meet you version for the easygoing. Now, what about saying thank you to someone? Maybe you heard this one before. There's a lot of confusion sometimes around these words because we have the female and the male version. That's right. If you're a woman, you're going to say obrigada. And if you're a man, you're going to say obrigado. It doesn't depend on who you are saying it to. It's only about what gender you are. And what do you answer in response to this? Well, that goes with de nada. So basically, you're welcome. In Portugal, it's also very common to say tudo bem for is everything well or all good. It's just interesting that people don't expect an answer. It's already used as a greeting. Or if you want to opt instead for how are you doing, you'll say como estás or como está, the easygoing or the polite way, respectively. Finally, you'll say até já or até breve for see you soon, até logo for see you later, and até amanhã for see you tomorrow. And lastly, tchau for goodbye. It was a lot, right? So to recap, obrigada means thank you if you're a woman. Obrigado is thank you if you're a man. Then de nada, you're welcome. Tudo bem is for is everything well or all good. Como está is the polite version for how are you doing. Como estás, how are you doing for the easygoing version. And then we have até já or até breve for see you soon. Até logo for see you later. Até amanhã for see you tomorrow. And tchau for goodbye. Before we end this one, I'll leave you with useful sentences and questions for your journey in Portugal. The first one, if you want to ask what does something mean, you'd say o que significa, and then the expression. For example, o que significa obrigada? What does obrigada mean? Then, como se diz something in Portuguese? How do you say something in Portuguese? For example, como se diz good morning em português? How do you say good morning in Portuguese? Also useful is estou a aprender português. Pode falar mais devagar, por favor? I'm learning Portuguese. Can you speak more slowly, please? And lastly, sei pouco de português, mas não entendo o que disse. I know a bit of Portuguese, but I don't understand what you said. Now it's your turn. Practice these expressions and phrases out loud, and soon you'll feel confident greeting and introducing people in Portuguese. See you in the next lesson. Ciao!